What's going on? We're live.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new Wake and Bake with my Cannacast. I'm Canna Dave.
And I'm Groovy.
Today's Wake and Bake, we're going to be talking about decriminalization, not decimalization.
Spell, dude,
It's all
whatever,
good.
man.
We got the comment
Listen,
on
dude,
YouTube.
I've never been good at spelling. I told Canna Dave, as soon as I saw that comment, I was like, you're doing it from now on. I can't spell. I'm literally over here like decriminalization. And I don't know if I, like, when I right-clicked it and did the autocorrect, I must have selected the wrong word. So I don't even fucking know what that means.
Well, thank you for the comment on YouTube. We appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you.
We are talking about decriminalization today. But before we get into that, happy Saturday, everybody. Let us know what you're dabbing, smoking, eating, or how you're consuming cannabis this morning.
Squirrels World, what's up on YouTube? Derek, good morning. What's going on, my hemp homie?
And thank you to anyone that always comments, shares, and likes the post. That helps very much.
Thanks for all the spam on Twitch. No, I'm just kidding. I hate you. But, yeah. So what's everyone smoking on? What's everyone smoking on? I just took a dab of GMO before we got started. I know. Everyone's surprised. I tried something new. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, seriously.
But
GMO.
I love it. I love GMO. How do you not love GMO? Like, I love GMO.
I heard it's a new strain.
It's definitely not.
Is that true?
It's the best strain.
Is that true?
It's definitely not new, but it's the best strain.
We're smoking on some fresh buck and runs this morning.
Right on.
But hand me your phone, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right on.
But yeah, so today we wanted to talk about decriminalization. The reason why we brought it up was because you were mentioning, Groovy, that the DEA is looking into possibly doing more research on psilocybin, DMT, and what was the other thing I think you said? Was it ayahuasca? But
no, it's DMT, MDMA, and psilocybin. So essentially the DEA for next year in 2022 is discussing on... So what their numbers they were expecting and what they did as far as research behind the scenes, they're going to, like, bring those numbers way up. Give me 1 second. I can pull that up in just 2 seconds. I was not ready yet to pull that up.
Oh, my bad.
No, you could.
What up, Brendan? What up, Brenton?
Still getting
what
warmed
up,
up.
Hawker? What's up, everyone on IG?
Hope all your weeks were great. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for making it.
If you want to see the full production, always head over to the YouTube channel, My Cannacast, or our Facebook page, My Cannacast.
Yeah, IG, we love you, but we're over here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can see the articles and stuff that we're talking about.
Doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, so the article that I was talking about, it says the DEA boosts psilocybin, MDMA, and DMT production levels, again, in final quotas for 2021. Can you make sure on Facebook to correct my decriminalization too? And by the way, so this has kind of sparked my interest to think about, like, decriminalization. We'll talk about this article first, and then I'll kind of talk why it sparked my thought, and then we can just talk about it because I want to hear everyone else's thoughts on decriminalization and decriminalization of all the hallucinogenic families, the psilocybin, I guess MDMA isn't. I guess that's not the holistic one that I was speaking about. DMT, and then other things like.
Thanks,
like
Derek, for the share.
Ayahuasca. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. And stuff like that. And it's crazy to think that, well, it's not crazy to think. It's crazy to think that they're all super illegal, but they're still doing research on behind the scenes, right?
Where was the cannabis research years ago? What? I said, where was the cannabis research years ago? I mean, we're still trying to.
You saw Pineapple Express? No, I'm just kidding.
I did. It's one of my favorite movies.
No, I'm talking about the intro there. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they did the research
Dave.
back then.
What's up, Dave? Appreciate you.
It's great to see this, but I still think, cannabis needs to continue going too. Like psilocybin and all this we've been talking about, It's great to see, but they need to get cannabis decriminalized.
That's kind of my point, is that these ones are moving fast, and it's like we're still on cannabis. We're like, well, wait, look at this.
Probably because cannabis is such a billion-dollar industry.
Don't get me wrong, I love mushrooms, and I think there's a lot of, like, great effects to them in high-end small doses. But look at it. So they show you kind of like the production quotas, right? And they just show you the increase here, where it was starting at like 1,000. It ended up being 6,000 they needed. Like, I don't know exactly what this is, but it's just a quote. I'm assuming like pounds or some type of unit.
Probably pounds.
I'd imagine, right? Or kilo, right? And then you just look at all of them: psilocybin, MDMA, DMT, marijuana. I mean, marijuana is exactly straight across the board, but they are upping it. Look, almost doubling it. It's like 2 million, 2 million, 3.2 million. Like everything's going up in 2022 because they're realizing that these holistic ways of medicine are a huge. I think they're realizing the power of them. Unfortunately, they're probably gonna try to make money off that. But
What up?
that's what I feel like all these numbers show. Oh, am I left flower? What's up? Apple fritter for the win.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that, but it's just crazy that we're going.
Those numbers are. Look at those numbers though.
We're going fast.
Like double. And then look at marijuana extract is doubled.
I think they're doing it because they're going faster with that because it's not a $1 billion industry. Mushrooms aren't going to be a $1 billion industry compared to cannabis. Even if mushrooms, in my opinion, get legalized everywhere, I still think cannabis sales will probably be over that. And they don't know how. Obviously, government doesn't know what the hell they're doing because you have states that don't have grows, you have pot limits, you have all this shit going on, and they don't know how to control it. I think they have a better idea what they could probably do with the psilocybin, the MDMA, and all that, which is funny because MDMA, I mean, I'm thinking Molly at that point. Like ecstasy at that, right?
Well, I mean, that's what it is.
Right,
it's
so
like, I mean, Dave just mentioned, he said, I'm pretty sure DMT is ayahuasca. If I know that, if I understand the difference, it's sort of like how cannabis is concentrates too, like, sort of, but I think DMT is like the chemically concentrated version of like that molecule that comes out of the ayahuasca and this type of plants. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I wouldn't quote myself on that, but I have to do some digging, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of like the relation. Like, they are the same like molecule, but I think that's just kind of like the difference. Like, yeah, so
yeah, it's pretty wild how fast like progression's moving forward. I mean, 5 years ago, this was barely talked about.
Right.
Cannabis was obviously not where it was 5 years ago. So, in 5 years from now, who knows where both these industries will be for psilocybin, for cannabis. It's just great to see we're moving forward. I just hope they start doing more research on cannabis. I mean, you got to be doing research on cannabinoids.
That's what I'm
you got to be
saying.
doing
Well,
the
that's what
terpenes.
no, you saw it. They did. They doubled them all. But I wish they did more.
But why didn't they do that 10 years ago, 5 years ago, when all these states were going medical? Because that would have sped up this entire process. Now we're going to double it now that half the U.S. is adult use almost.
Yeah.
So was there 20 or 19 states that are adult use? And
it's crazy because they're still doing mescaline, they're still doing LSD, but LSD is the one that impressed me. It went from 40 to 500. LSD, they're like, let's crank this bitch up.
And that's a lot of testing.
It's a lot, dude. I mean, that's why if you look at the relations, like, really, LSD has jumped how much percent? Over tenfold, right? Over 10 times. So, like, LSD is the one that actually jumped the highest. But I did see that the marijuana jumped up. Because that's what I'm saying. They talk about, at the top of the article, they just talk about, shout out marijuana movement always. But they talk about the top. They're talking about psilocybin, MDMA, and DMT. But that's why I put holistic. Because when you actually read it, they talk about mescaline. They talk about other things that aren't just, those ones in marijuana. So that's why I really want to bring up this article. Because when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, like, cool, marijuana is getting doubled. But why isn't it like LSD? It's getting 10x. Like, marijuana is like cannabis has a lot of cure, like we always talk about those like little cures that you don't need to go to the doctor for. Amazing.
Well, so I'm kind of frustrated because you're not
joint pain.
It's taken this long to do all this research. We're going into 2022 and they're finally going to double the cannabis research. I mean, terpenes, cannabinoids. I keep going back to it. Talk about it. Flavonoids. Like, all this stuff should be getting researched. What was it? Flavonoids was 84 the first time they did research on flavonoids. I think we talked about. Like, that's just crazy. They should be doing more research on the cannabis genetics, the strains. Like, there needs to be more research on cannabis.
Yeah.
They're slacking very hard in it. It's not surprising. They've been doing it the whole time. Like, I believe President Biden has the power literally right now to make cannabis legal or decriminalize.
I thought I read something that wasn't true about that, but I don't know.
Even so, I never thought they would. So I think it's just going to continue state by state, obviously, in the way it's going. And then eventually there'll be like 45 states that'll be adult use. Have 5 states and it's like, well, maybe we'll just decriminalize it everywhere. At that point, I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen articles both ways on that whole thing, and I'm not really good enough on politics to say Biden or Biden can't. I thought Rick Thompson just shared something. So, I mean, again, I hate to quote someone because I'm not going to actually throw him under the bus, but I'm going to do some digging there. It is crazy though, man. It is crazy that cannabis is just dragging ass and these other ones are moving. Don't get me wrong, I like them all. I'm not knocking. I'm not just knocking. It's like, why isn't this cannabis getting lit underneath the ass? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean that's what when I see that and hear that, I'm like,
it was
a little frustrating because we could be understanding the cannabis plant more and more and what specific strains could help out people in certain ways, different ailments.
Okay, take that away. I did not read anything from Rick Thompson. I guess it was just some article I read somewhere because I don't see it anywhere.
All right.
So,
cut that out.
Yeah, because I don't really. I thought I read something, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem about the internet sometimes. Unless you really know how it works, I'm just quoting the stupid internet. Like, not always facts. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's making fun of me. Collier commentary. I know I can't spell. I don't know. I said it wrong, and then it was like I thought I messed up.
Supposed to be decriminalization. I don't even know the word he spells. Like decimalization. No worries, man.
But yeah, no. What was I gonna say? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's just crazy to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see it though. Like we've been talking, it's a progressive movement, and it's good to see that happening. Yeah,
paper's kind of slipping out.
Yo, yes, it is, man. Yes,
it happens. It happens. Well, my whole thing is that I think it's gonna happen with all these other things. I think it's gonna happen with psilocybin. I mean, look at Ann Arbor. You know what I mean? Like, Ann Arbor's kind of been a little bit ahead on everything that Michigan ends up doing anyways, right? Right, usually. With cannabis and all these like little laws. Like, well, I guess just with these holistic side. With cannabis, they were way ahead. So I'm hoping with this shows that they could be. So I guess I can't say always, but kind of gives me hope, right? Gives me hope that they will be able to, right? Because I think there's a lot of positive sides of that too. But I also think that's going to give it some power. Like if mushrooms and psilocybin and like DMT go legal, it's going to be even more ammo for the cannabis community to be like, hey, what? I'm like, are you serious? Like, come on. You know, and decriminalization, I mean, I don't mean full legalization because that would mess up some shit. But
the government's not even ready for that.
Yeah, right.
There's no way. Let's ask everyone what they're smoking, how they're consuming cannabis this morning.
Right on. Yeah.
I saw Dave was smoking on some Azura flower. I have not heard of that specific strain.
Is that the strain?
I don't know. It says Azura. Azure flower. I've not heard of that. If you're still here, Dave, let us know how that
Could be a cultivator or grower or something.
Could be. I mean, I'm rocking my, what's it called today? My exotic genetics.
Oh, that's hilarious. Color commentary said, I thought it was maybe a new extraction technieke. Listen, y'all, I'm going to fix that the second this ends. Yeah, I'm going to fix it. Like, I don't even know how to spell it. I'm sitting over here sounding it out. I'm like,
it's where you.
No, I just spelled it wrong, guys. I don't know. I'm embarrassed.
It's just solventless GMO. That's the new name.
Oh, my God. I did take a couple GMO dabs this morning. So I sent it this morning.
Yeah, you did.
Whatever. Whatever.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Government could do it. Government could have been decriminalized at years. You're absolutely right. And they still haven't done it. That's why I don't really have faith in them doing it, to be honest. I mean, that's why we're lucky we're here in Michigan, right, where we're able, it's adult use.
The state law.
And we have medical currently.
And honestly, thankfully, we live in decent cities, too, because city laws even getting jacked up here a little bit. You know, like every once in a while, you have that city coming out with, like, we don't want cannabis. Oh, we're doing double checks, like, with the power, like with that Utica, or was that Utica? Shelby? Where was that? Forget that article we pulled up.
Which one? With the power?
No, yeah.
Oh, Shelby Township.
Yeah, it's like, so well, I'm saying sometimes cities don't want it around.
Well, that's where a lot of cities are doing now.
Ugh. Isn't that crazy that it's like we have federal law, but like state can kind of help protect the state, but then the city's like, nah, we got the city. It's like, hey, somehow the big one is the most powerful, but then the smaller ones can somehow affect the bigger ones. I don't know. Government's always so wild to me. Wild West, for sure.
Yeah, because if it's state legal, everyone should be able to grow. But then it's like, well, in our city, we don't want you to grow. We don't want this. You have to grow in specific areas. You know, like what they're trying to do with caregivers as well.
Oh,
even without the House bills.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
No, I'm sorry, I got caught up. I just saw because Azure Haze is actually the DJ Shorts Blueberry cross with Silver Haze, and I love me some Silver Haze. And
DJ Shorts Blueberry is a good strain too.
Yeah, you seem to mess with that blueberry. I mean, dude, I could imagine that'd be good. What does that taste like, man? That's probably
you don't see much blueberry around though. Actually, that's a
good genetic.
Usually at higher CBD.
And Silver Haze, dude, I don't know if it's Super Silver Haze, but I don't know the difference. I always just called it Super Silver Haze. So either way, because that's my shit, and that's like one of those ones that I never thought I'd like, but I hit that, and I'll never forget that. Only got my buddy had like a half, like it wasn't even that much Super Silver Haze, but I remember loving that,
The Super Silver Haze.
Yeah.
There's some good haze genetics, man. I always dig some different ones. I like the lemon haze. Super lemon haze. I don't know. Purple haze is actually pretty good too. But yeah, haven't had some good blueberry in a minute though. Man, that'd be very good. Yeah, actually, Collier goes, he doesn't live in the cities because what we were talking about. I feel that. We do.
No, I mean, it's just what it is. I get it. Like, I can hear you on some things. I mean, there's advantages and disadvantages, you know. But at the end of the day, like, it's where I grew up. Like, I mean, sure, I have family in the country, but this is, like, where I grew up. So it's, like, where a lot of my family is, like, my immediate family. So, I mean, I hear you, but, like, this is what we're used to. But, I mean, yeah, that's kind of, I guess that is the advantage, huh?
I mean, yeah.
Because city law can do that whole whatever they want, or it's, you know, whatever.
I mean, especially if they're trying to restrict power in certain cities. That's just crazy. It's like, you can't. What if you just want to have like I don't know, insane electrical bunch of stuff at your house all powered, right? And it's not even growing. You couldn't go to a certain limit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you wanted like a whole basement?
I mean, dude, but think about these houses that are like 4 feet from each other. When you go to like, I'm not gonna say drop all those cities, but I guess I mean you know those cities. Everyone knows those cities. It's
what
like
up,
I mean,
Speakeasy?
just thinking like, yo, what's up? Kind of like literally like you're talking like tiny gaps between their houses, and then like one driveway, and then tiny gap, and you know, I mean, you're really close. You know, so you got to get that carbon filter, or you got to like your neighbors, or be in a city that's really cool with cannabis. You know. I think it would be kind of nerve-wracking to like grow in Shelby Township or something, like, you know, because you have your state right, but if that city came after you, they're coming after you.
I avoid that city like the plague.
Right. I hear that.
Oh man,
I'm all set.
Yeah, shit.
I get my anything else I need, water, food, everywhere else. It's crazy.
Fudge. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. But like Troy doesn't allow, I think, caregivers, or is it Sterling Heights? You can't do any like residentials and stuff. I think it's caregiver. No, they don't have licenses. That's what it is, not the caregivers. But you do have that. It's just crazy. I think every city you should just be able to grow your own weed. It's so wild, dude. It is so wild how restrictive cannabis is. Like they give a little, they take a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying? Here, we'll give it to you legally. You can buy it from us, but you can't grow it. Or here, you can grow 6 plants. Ooh. Legally.
Like, what is that? Like, how is it legal? You know what I mean? It's like legal-ish.
Yeah,
I think they should say legal-ish. That's a good way to say it. You know what I mean?
Should just be able to. I don't know. It is just frustrating. It's just frustrating. But anyone tuning in, let us always know what you're dabbing on, you're smoking on, or how you're consuming cannabis.
Yeah, please.
Y'all
just wake and bake, baby. We're just chilling. This GMO was pretty solid. I did. It was like live resin terp nut. Oh my God, it was so much. I mean, come on. I love GMO. GMO is the shit. Does anyone not love GMO? Do you love GMO? Do you guys love GMO? Anyone let me know. GMO. Let me know.
Hey, mix up your flavors here and there. You know, just mix it up here and there. Just a little bit. Always loving that GMO. Like, that's your go-to. Always.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say?
That's hilarious.
I mean, I just like to have some of it around, and I really pull that out really just to make it, funny. I do.
Well, let's see it. Let's show it.
No, there's not much left, but it's Nug Run sugar sauce. So sugar sauce. That's why it was super flavorful.
I mean, it was good. I did dab it. It was really good.
I mean, I could show you, but it's like a dab left, and you guys would be like, "Oh, thanks, gee." Thanks for letting us see your runoff.
You love your dabs, man.
Y'all should start your own city, my Canterbury. Weed would be legal.
Weed would definitely be legal in there. You would definitely have it legal. I think.
Grow whatever you want.
Yeah. No limit. Just grow.
Just grow whatever you want.
Just grow it. Just grow it. Spread the love. Share the plant. Yeah.
Everybody just smoke down thy neighbor.
That's the one law.
That's it. That's all we need.
Killers. Some white wedding flower and just finished some Mac 1. Okay. Hey, didn't you just smoke some Mac 1? Calculator's cut?
No, I didn't get it, but I've been talking about it.
Oh, because that's all you hit.
No, I tried some other stuff I remember because we tried that Local Grove cap cut of the Mac 1, but
yeah, that was back in January, like in Traverse City.
But my girl picked up what's it called? The other stuff, the pre-rolls by that company, and that's what reminded me. That's why I brought it up. It's like, shit, I didn't know they had a dispo nearby. And I don't know much about Puff, so I can't speak on them. But I know they have Local Grove, and I really enjoyed Local Grove's cannabis. I hope they're great people because I like their cannabis.
What?
I don't know.
What strain did you smoke again?
So I smoked Icebox, and Icebox was a cross of Runts and ice cream cake. And, dude, it was a lot better than I expected. I mean, it didn't have that super hash oil line like the other one did, but the flavor on it was nice. It was just like smooth, creamy, nice. Really like a runsy, like a smoother runs.
I haven't tried it.
And the other one was truffles, and that was one of those like high THC ones. So I was curious. It was like 30% THCA and like 35% total cannabinoids. It was like one of those high ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard to smoke kind of towards the end. But because it was like so much hash oil line gained up towards the end, like it was just like so much hash. It's like smoking a hash joint. Like, wow. You kept smoking though, but just really fucking slow. It was like a little frustrating, but like kind of cool. I don't know. It's like weird. I was like, God damn it, wish we had. But it was like past the halfway point. Maybe once you get to that third point, it was just like hard to hit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was solid to try. I really like the Icebox. The Icebox one is what I would recommend. Truffle was like again like 30%, but like. It didn't hit as nice.
How were the flavors taste?
I don't remember the truffle as much. It was all right. I remember it being solid. It was good tasting, but it was unique.
Icebox.
I remember it being really unique. I don't want to say really too much about it, but I just don't remember. Okay. Wedding flowers. That Mac 1, though. Love it. Literally so good.
Yeah, Mac 1's a pretty good strain, man.
Oh, T-Dub, what up? Thanks for joining on YouTube. What's up, fam? Smoking on Jack Herrera.
Oh, hell yeah.
Herrera, whatever. I'm saying it
Jack
wrong.
Herrera.
Jack Herrera. Yeah, I thought nowadays. I don't know if I'm spelling or saying anything right. I spelled decriminalization wrong. I swear I right-clicked it and did autocorrect, which makes me mad. So I probably just clicked the wrong word. I don't know. I'm not even. Whatever. I didn't take 2 dabs before we started.
It's all good.
I don't usually do that, but I was like, you know what? I'm tired. It's gonna be a long day.
It is gonna be a long day.
Yeah,
it is.
My day. It's a day off.
And there's no days off.
No days off.
There's no days off, man. Yeah, Jack Herrera, man. That's a throwback right there. That's a good morning strain. Kick off the day with.
Dude, I mean, I haven't had it in a while because the last time I had it, it was like the all natural grow guy. Like it was just like he just threw his seeds back there and he was like water.
Oh, dude, that was.
I'm just telling you that was the last time I had.
That was bad for Jack Herrera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was not even fair. I don't even count that.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know. You don't even count that.
No, man.
Like, pass.
Yeah, no, I've had some good Jack Herrera back in the day, man. Good stuff. Yeah, super fruity. Great morning smoke. Great smoke. Great taste.
Fruity is what it's supposed to smell like? Really? Because all I remember is grass. Because all his weeds taste the exact same.
Well,
It's like
that's why I
grass.
said it doesn't count.
Yeah, I was just, dude, I was helping a friend's dad like do some like trade work. We'll just leave it at that. Like just helping him dig some stuff and like, that was it. Trimming a little bit and stuff.
Yeah,
Man, that Jack Rare was not the good, but I was like trimming a bunch of it, so that's not what it smelled like. And yeah, look, T-Dub even said he's got your back on that one. He says super fruity. I didn't know Jack Rare was supposed to taste fruity. I thought it was supposed to taste like really grassy. No shit.
No, that was like a
That's
hay,
blowing
man.
my
That
mind.
was that was dried
blowing my
bad.
mind.
It didn't dry or cure properly.
Yeah.
To be honest, because
Yo, Danny, what's up?
It was
Morning,
like
man.
a hay smell, hay taste. That's not how Jack is.
Well, no, I mean, it smells like Fruity Pebbles? No shit. Get the hell out of here. Sorry, I'm like, you guys are blowing my mind. I had no idea that it was like that.
It's a great daytime smoke, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
Probably great wake and bake too. Yeah, I mean, I like that strain. I don't see it a lot in dispos.
You really don't. It's supposed to be a heady high.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that.
Like where you're like, whoa. Like, I need to do something. Do a push-up. I don't even do push-ups. I climb. Everything I do is pulling.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't do pushing.
Yeah, I did some bouldering. That was pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, and we'll have to post that. We'll have to post like a memories, some stuff from all that Vegas stuff. Now that we got, if you ever upload your videos, like
No.
this guy. It's been a month. I still haven't even seen what he's seen yet.
Hater over here. Always
100%.
hating, man. Always.
100%.
Anyone tuning in, just let us know how you're consuming cannabis this morning.
Yeah.
Any new flavors or any new strains you've been
Ooh, I like that one.
digging? I forgot the couple pre-rolls we had recently. That what was that one by oh man, blanking on it. I think it was not Gorilla Glue. Man,
What?
we did just do a review on that Levels pre-roll in a recent episode. That Jet Fuel Gelato.
Oh, the T Grizzly
Yep.
one.
Yep. Speaking of that, we'll give her a plug from last week.
Yeah, because T Grizzly is a rapper from Detroit or whatever. If you don't know.
They got a collab with Levels Provisioning, and they
I literally randomly stopped by. It's just by my I was hanging out with I mean, I'll just be real with y'all. I was hanging out with my little sister, and it was literally just like by my where I grew up, and I was like driving around. I was like, oh shit, right here, 2 minutes away. I was like, we'll stop on our way here to get food because I was like, I want to get a pre-roll. Check it out. And the T Grizzly was there. I was like, fire. Okay, that's all I got. And I left.
Like, buy it.
Yeah.
So we talk about that, and then we talked about Michigan having a lot of out-of-staters coming for cannabis, which is pretty cool. I mean, and then they go back home. Obviously, they can't legally supposed to do it, but still, besides the point.
You do what you got to do for your medicine. Like I say,
That's
I'm
a good question. That's a good
like-
question. How do you guys feel about all states being legal and going into out of state or going out of state to pick up cannabis that is legal? I mean,
we give a little taste of what we're talking about tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
what's tomorrow?
Or yeah. Oh my god. Last week. Oh my god. I'm so out of it. Like I'm. Sorry.
I was
y'all.
like, tomorrow. What are we releasing?
I don't know if I
tomorrow?
slept too much or what happened. Like, cause I didn't not get enough sleep. I just am I too awake right now? All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, because it's interesting that you have.
Well, wait,
obviously,
so
people
what,
in
basically
Michigan
you're
are
asking,
happy that
you're
we're-
asking what is everyone's thoughts on?
I mean, out of state. I mean, that's been happening, like we said, since Colorado became legal. People were going out of state and picking up flower because you didn't have to. You could legally pick it up. You know, like that's a huge. That's interesting. It's not really interesting. I mean, a lot of people do it. I mean, why? Terp Talk Sunday coming tomorrow. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. Groovy's just shooting some shit today. I don't know. We might be. Maybe we are going live. Maybe I didn't check the Google Calendar. Surprise sesh. Yeah,
Well, and I honestly, I have no problem with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, because that's their right to come here. It's legal.
it is legal.
Like, what do you?
It's like for Michigan residents back in the day going to Ohio to pick up fireworks, where fireworks were illegal in Michigan, but you could go to Ohio and pick them up legally. You know, like I remember everyone would go to Ohio to pick up the fireworks.
Oh yeah, dude, that was like,
Family,
it was like
friends.
tradition.
Yeah,
my dad did
literally
it.
was. Yeah.
I don't know if I should say that, but whatever.
It's
he
legal
did it all-
now, so I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. My dad did it all the time. Everyone's dad did it all the
Yep.
time. Like, I mean,
Yep.
literally, I had black cats like just in my pocket as a middle schooler, just like walk around like flicking them in slides and stuff, dude. Oh, I used to love. I don't know. This is kind of getting real here. I don't know. This might be a real tell here, but I used to play with fireworks when I was in middle school a lot. And again,
Hey, good morning,
speaks of
Chris.
my dad's parenting, but it is what it is, right? I didn't blow any fingers off, thankfully. But
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, people are gonna go and then they can pick up some.
I just don't see the issue. Like, because if it's legal, I mean, if they're like picking up 5 pounds and driving back, like that's just illegal to begin with. Like, what am I gonna say there?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Oh, Dave's smoking on.
But if they're coming here legally, especially if they're like, hey, I'm gonna come to Michigan for the weekend, I want to pick up an ounce, then they drive back with a little left over. It's like, what am I gonna say? They came here and spent money in the Michigan economy, and then they took some home. Like,
right.
that doesn't get illegal till they get to Ohio or Indiana. Like, I don't know what to say. That's their issue. I don't think there's anything wrong. I'm sure people in Ohio might, or whatever, right? But
Yeah.
it's legal in our state. It doesn't get illegal.
Oh, and I bet you Ohio
You go into
we-
that other state.
Yeah, take across
Then,
that.
like, no, I'm sorry, and that sucks, and that's why I hate this. I hate it because then you make this risk. You put it against. I have to go. You know, if I live in a state that doesn't have legal cannabis, then
And it's not even Michigan. There's just more states that are legal where other out-of-state residents are going to go and pick up now. That
Yeah.
You're having states on the East Coast, obviously the West Coast, Midwest that are legal, where 21 and up, adult use, you can go buy your cannabis over the counter. Which is just wild because you're having more and more just popping up, which is good. We need it. We need it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like a crossroad. Like, yes, I understand it's illegal, but it's hard to be like angry at them for doing it. You know, you're gonna get bad cannabis.
Oh, I know. You
Bad, from you're gonna get chemically sprayed cannabis for really expensive, or you're gonna come and get clean cannabis for value. It's like, I don't want people putting bad shit in their lungs.
Yeah, and
Health's important.
I love Dave's comment. Most of my life was illegal. Laugh my ass off. Half it. If you do, you gotta do what you gotta do. And exactly.
You do what you gotta do, right? Like I'm saying, like if there's if you live an hour away from Michigan and you have like cancer and you need RSO, like I mean, I'm sorry, Indiana, get with the times here. Like, you know, or like I don't like even Ohio's medical now. Like I don't know much about it yet, but geez, Ohio used to treat it like it was like heroin.
Bad.
They did not like it. At least what stories I've heard, people hated it. And then like I listened to a podcast where someone's from Ohio and he talks about how they hate it there down there because he was a big pothead growing up. And I was just like, damn. Mm-hmm. Right there. Right, like literally an hour from where we live. It's like super illegal. Like, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Morning, Adam Bomb. What's up, man?
For us, it's super legal. What up, DNC? How's it going? Always let us know what you guys are smoking or dabbing on this morning.
Yeah, I just, you know, like you do what you gotta do, man. Like you believe in what you believe in. Right? It kind of messes with me when, especially like you said DNC. I mean, like think about mushrooms. We just talk about psilocybin. You know what I'm saying? Like these things aren't legal yet, but they're doing all this research because they know there's positive things to them. So it's like, duh, people that are ahead of like their like not with that closed-minded thought process and will experiment. You know. Like, you know, I like me, you, we all believe in that type of stuff, right? I'm assuming a lot of people here support, you know, the growth of psilocybin world, the growth of DMT, ayahuasca, and especially cannabis. And that's, of course, we want it, you know, so. Yeah.
Well, especially cannabis, yeah.
Don't mean to rant there. But, no, it's just important because it's just forward thinking. And as you see, like, look, we just showed those numbers. I could pull them up again. The government is even doubling their amount that they're going to research on. Of course, people are going to do it because they don't even think like that. They don't, you know, they're just like, I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it, right?
Valid, yeah.
You know, because in my brain, if you're like out here working your ass off, paying your taxes, it's like the government really shouldn't even be fucking with you, messing with you to begin with, right? Like, you should just be doing your thing. I'm busting my ass. What do you want? You're taking all my money anyways. Like, you're taking half of it. Like, what do you want? Like, what else do you want? Like, Jesus. like, you know what I mean?
Taking everything.
And then anyone does is like such a horrible thing. No, people make mistakes. People, and not even that. People do their own thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, and you're going to do what you got to do, just like Dave said. You're going to do what you got to do. And it's been black market forever anyway, so mostly anyone that's been in cannabis.
Well, that's what messes with me with this whole, all the MDMA thing, trying to be like, oh, this is how it's been. Like, wait, now you're trying to make it like, come on, get out of here.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
Yo, have a good vendor day in Ohio, my dude.
Yeah, hey.
We'll have to link up.
Get that soil on. Yeah, now that we're back from Vegas and I know what day it is again. Work slowed down. I feel like I'm back.
Yeah, I think daylight savings helped me for that 1 hour, but I absolutely hate it now that 1 hour.
Dude, I slept like 11 hours that day. It was insane. I forgot to set an alarm. I had nothing to do that next day. I fell asleep early, and then I woke up late, and it was like, why do I feel so awake at like 7:30? I was like, I fell asleep at like 8. I was like 9. I was like, wait a second, 9.
And then
we had an
hour.
I know. I was like, my mind was blown.
Wow. So crazy.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I just think it's I don't know. You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, man. Because,
and if they want to come to Michigan, they'll come to Michigan. There's a lot you can do in Michigan, too. So,
I just think about...
Just don't support the MCMA products. That's it. That's all I ask. Simple.
Yeah.
Other than that, come to Michigan.
Michigan's like, sup?
Well,
come visit. Because I think about if you look at it, if it's a visit for a weekend, how is that illegal? You just it's just you had extra weed on you and you went home.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're going up north to the peninsula, you go on the west side, Grand Rapids, you come in Detroit.
Yeah, I think they're people that they're worried about, or who they're like thinking everyone is the people that are like coming to Michigan, picking it up, riding back to Ohio, selling it. And I'm sure there are those people. I'm sure there's a couple people out there. But you're talking about the outliers, and that's why I get frustrated, because sometimes the government, or not even the government, just big corporate, they'll be like, let's focus on the outliers and just make it look, the press look horrible on this whole group. Yeah. And it's like, dude, chill. The outliers does not represent the whole group. And then even at that, like
100%,
you're just trying to make a headline. You're trying to make a point out of nothing, and that's why I get frustrated with that type of media, that propaganda type of media. Hey, let's get you to click on this because it's like, ooh, we get you to click on it because I can't spell.
Hey, I mean, it works.
Sorry.
I mean, Instagram's got the correct title, but on YouTube and Facebook, no.
You type Instagram. See how that works? See how that works?
Oh, shit, dude.
Ruby, no, type good. Oh, damn it. I like proofreading. I like people that proofread because I suck sometimes like with spelling. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah, Adam Baum. I love it. Loves his trips to Michigan.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot you can do. That's why more cities need to start opening up in Michigan. I mean, 100%. Especially Detroit, dude. We need to get adult use in Detroit because that'll be huge.
Dude, adult use in Detroit plus freaking the consumption lounges. Game over. Like people talk about a whole new industry. And especially when you're on people that are coming to Michigan on vacation, that they're already downtown, they can't really make the trips and they don't know this. It's right there.
Literally. Those are huge things that hopefully they come soon, but we'll see. I mean, it's going to take time. I thought they were supposed to have it this year, but it didn't. Oh, Chris has got lemon mint shatter.
Lemon mint shatter.
Life hack rosin.
What's the cross on lemon mint? Something like a Kush mints cross or animal mints cross with some type of
lemon Kush?
Something. I don't know.
Kush?
Could be so many lemons, man.
That sounds pretty good, though. Lemon
Groovy needs his GMO. Damn it.
Yeah.
I did some GMO today, so.
Yeah, you did a couple already to start the day.
Yeah, I don't know. Sand it.
Yep, support your local caregiver. If you can't find any, people in the comments might be able to help you out as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it is really, I understand it's hard. It is really hard. Think about it. I've known you forever. That's the only reason why I happen to know my I've known you forever. You're my local caregiver, but it's I've also known you forever, so it's kind of, I got lucky.
Was it 20 years almost?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of just, I got lucky, you know.
Oh my God, we're old, man. That's a long time. I've known you more than half my life.
Dude, I am, yeah, we're getting old for sure. Oh well, it happens.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, I love it. Dave said, let me know if I can help. So if anyone's ever looking, we have one that might have an extra patient in the state of Michigan. So,
well, again, area, time, and then you might be able to hook people up and talk to people because it's a community. Like, you might know, caregivers might know more caregivers, you know, like.
Very true, man. Very true. Damn, T-Dub needs to find some GMO. This guy's got all the GMO. I think he's buying it so the shops can't get it to Grand Rapids.
No, I mean, shit. Son of a bitch.
I mean, if he can't find it, I mean, you got all the GMO.
Well, no, True North Collective. I dig their stuff. Like, I don't know too much. I don't know if they're out there in Grand Rapids, but they're GMO, batter, usually a solid price, very good terpenes. Yeah. I don't know, the THC, it's like 68, 70. Like, but I'm telling you, that's all you really need. Like, come on. You don't need 3,000% THC. Like, it's fine. Like, just do 2 dabs. Like, whoa. Crazy
well, I mean,
ideas.
yeah, that stuff's pretty flavorful, too. That GMO is pretty flavorful, so you can't go wrong with it.
You're going to be buying all the GMO somewhere else. Yeah, it's funny. Hey.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, I mess with that, man.
You got GMO. Let me buy it all.
This one is True North Collective, too, but it's like 5-star extract, so it's like their top tier, I think, or whatever. I don't know. It was a different box, but it was still True North. I don't know. That's what he said.
Could have been rebranded. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope that's so. I don't know. Either way, if it's True North, I was
T-Dub likes it. True North's GMO's fire.
Who had GMO flour?
Adam Bomb had MI Loudflower. Oh, that's funny. They
just tuned in, but no, their apple fritter was solid. Where'd you get that?
Their apple fritter.
Because I haven't seen anything else by them lately, but the apple fritter, because like that's all is around right now.
That apple fritter is, I think, what turned me on the apple fritter.
Well, that's apple fritter slapped. Yeah. Let's say apple fritter one more time, just in case.
Apple fritter.
Now we're gonna get tons of apple fritter ads. Thanks, Facebook, Meta, whatever
they're going. Dude, did you? Speaking of that, did you see his
sidetracked? Yeah, all right.
Did you see his talk with Gary Vee about the metaverse and augmented reality and virtual reality?
Oh, I did see that kind of like we're at the
we're like 5 years out from augmented reality. That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
legit.
It's been around, yeah, like in small implementations.
Like, trying to go to scale with it.
Right, that's where it's crazy. We're gonna have like all-person meetings, and we're gonna look like we're in Animal Crossing. You ever see Ready Player One? Bum bum bum.
It's crazy. It's crazy how fast the future's coming. So I sidetracked because Gary Vee's all in the NFTs and that whole world, and then
I didn't know you were into that stuff.
Oh my.
I didn't know you were into crypto stuff. That's crazy.
Oh, God. All right, next.
I had no idea. I'm sure no one knew here either.
I can't help it.
It's cool.
It's a wonderful world.
Oh, 5-star is nice. True North collabs with 5-star. Okay, so that's like a collab. Okay, extraction. So it's probably like 2 extractors. Okay, see, I thought it was more like
fire.
Maybe it was their maybe 5-star grew it, cultivated it, and then True North did it. I don't know. That's cool.
Hell yeah, Dave Shebone.
GTR in Reading, Michigan. GTR. What's GTR?
What?
He said Adam Bomb said GTR in Reading, Michigan. That's the that's where he goes and got his the
okay,
MI Loudflower.
I got you.
I'm trying to get back there.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Green Tree Relief. Nice.
Dave's like, what coin is that?
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, GTR, is that a crypto?
I'm just gonna cut your camera off, dude. I'm done. Oh, we got a Shibu Inu in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, Green Tree Relief. Okay, I don't know many of those. Okay, good looks.
No, me either, actually.
Okay.
Oh, dude, yeah, I agree with T-Dub's statement. He loves that True North is all about no CRC. I'm not a fan of that CRC stuff.
Yeah, dude, I like to see that amber color. Like, again, I mean, I know there's like nothing left to this, but I mean, again, amber color, nice.
Oh, he's gonna show it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I have it. I mean, I have their batter too in my closet, like a backup gram of GMO, just in case. You know what I mean?
See, he's buying out the shops, guys. I
have
told
an
you.
extra gram. Go bite me. You can bite me. How's that one sound? All right, here. See, it's like, I mean, look, it's amber color though. I mean, it's almost gone, but it's like amber color, and I like that. I appreciate that. Oh, great. Now what? What, Dave? What candidate?
No, I just think it's funny. It's the comments.
Backup gram. You know what I mean? Like,
gotta have a backup to the
emergency
backups.
stash, like,
gotta always have the backups to the backups.
yeah, I gotta chill out. I can't believe I blew through this GMO so fast. I gotta do this whole week. It's been a long week.
Yeah, see, the
everything-wise.
CRC, sometimes the smell's the same for a couple of the similar ones, and that's what.
I mean, I could almost quote what Adam Bomb said. You know what I mean? Like, I won't,
So I would agree.
but I saw it change because I liked their stuff a long time ago, and then like something changed. I was like, dude, why does everything look exactly the same? I was like, you can't even really tell the difference. Like, I like being able to. I think you lose terpenes. Like, they say you don't, but I don't know, man. It's not the same. Take your time, dog. But no, it's like
Nice stretching.
Yeah,
I'm just.
I can't bet GMO and Kirby has a back. Hey,
That's what I'm saying, man.
Hey.
He's always gotta have them backups.
Yeah, no, right? Oh no,
Especially of that GMO. Yeah,
hey.
I've been digging a lot of solventless, and that's like I think some of my favorite stuff out there. But I do dig
Well,
the
yeah,
sauce.
I know,
Sauce and
no, some
diamonds is pretty
good press. Like if they put it making the hash and then they press it like that, dude. Cold cure hash rosin. It's got a special place in my heart. You know what I mean? It really does. Like I'll never forget that Han Solo burger when I first oh my god, wow. Akashic, shout out. If you're listening, you're my dude still. Akashic. So.
I guess he wanted to come on camera for the last couple minutes, you know?
Yeah, he's around. That's my dog. We haven't met Kilo.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, it is pricey. Yes, it is pricey.
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting it from the dispensaries. They can't, like the rosin world.
Yeah, that can be up to 100
I actually
grams
tend
sometime
to try to get it from someone that just makes it their own. But yeah, like you said, I mean, like I'll be honest, like the True North batter gives me some amazing terps on it too. So it's like if you get some good sauce and sugar and some batter, like you can find the right terpenes that you're looking for. You know, I just think sometimes when you get that fresh press stuff, it's more like I don't want to say guaranteed, but it's like it tastes good. Like there's always good flavor on rosin, unless it's at least in my experience, I've had some good rosin. So I guess
I've had good rosin too, but I mean, it definitely can hit the overpricey spot for sure.
No, I dispose. Oh yeah, dude. Sometimes they're charging you $100 a gram.
I know.
I mean, I've gotten it for $50, but I don't even remember, or $60, $60. But that was like on a sale, first time going there type of thing. Like it was just like good timing, good math. You know what I mean? Like we've done that type of stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know?
No. Sometimes you got to catch it on those deals because 2 grams would be $200. I mean, that's ridiculous for just some dabs.
Right.
So, and hopefully they're doing it. Obviously, the good stuff's usually all nug and stuff. The whole batch you're washing. So,
yeah, that's for sure.
you know, I think there's a question here for you, Groovy. You have a preference between live versus cured concentrates? It's from Adam Baum.
Do I have a preference in live versus cured concentrates? I'll be honest, kind of. I haven't had any cured products that like really blew my mind away with terpenes. Like sure, I got like stoned or whatever, but like a lot of that cured stuff, I don't know what the difference is, like, to be honest. I just know, to me, I never had a super flavorful stuff. Granted, a lot of times that cured stuff is cheaper and you get like, so I don't mind it sometimes. Like sure, I'll get some, but I don't get it too often. I do try to stay towards like live stuff. I like batter, which again, I don't know if that's cured or not. It just usually says batter. Usually it's live batter, I'm assuming, but I don't know. I do like live. I like that lot. What is this? This was Nug Run sugar sauce. Like, so when you get sugar and sauce, I really like stuff that's more saucy and battery because like I really get more terpenes and flavors. Honestly, sometimes you get them off a live resin, but rosin, like these other ones, they tend to give you more flavor. So that's, I guess, kind of why I would lean towards that. But
Prefer the flavor with it, all about that flavor.
But that's what I was trying to say. It's not always about live or cured. It's really just about how good the flavor is to me. So, but I do tend to stay away from that cured stuff because sometimes you get it and I don't know why. It just doesn't always hit the same. I've had a couple good ones out there. I can't think of any companies though. I know I've had a couple good cured ones where I was like, oh, it wasn't bad, but I prefer batter and sugars and sauces. Sauces is kind of hard to take good dabs, but you get a sugar sauce or something that's got a little, it's saucy, but you can actually scoop it.
Perfect.
That's where I like it. I mean, I like all concentrates.
Yeah. I'll say, I think you like them all, man.
As long as it isn't a red hot nail anymore, like I'm good. Red hot dabs only.
Jesus,
yeah, right.
Psych. Remember the first days of dabs?
Yeah.
Remember people were selling back in the day like that?
Yeah, we were like, yeah, look at this, like, look at this, look at it's pure black. From butane.
What?
And we used to be like, sweet.
You want me to dab that? Oh my god, the dab game changed so fast and rapidly, crazy. In like 10 years, 8 years.
What?
The dab game, the concentrate games changed completely.
Yeah, no, 100%, dude.
From even the stores to like the street had all the different. The street wasn't the best. Remember Crumble, dude? Crumble used to be huge.
Yeah, I wonder if that was just easier to cultivate or something, like easier to make. I don't know. Crumble's still around, but I've never been a huge fan of Crumble because then it's hard to take a dab.
And then there was Shatter, where it actually shattered.
Well, I actually bought some Shatter recently, and I forgot how frustrating that was. Just go scrape. Son of a bitch, scrape. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Crazy. Yeah. I think titanium nails still do exist. I think people still use them.
I actually bought the Shatter of pure nostalgia, though. I was like, I don't even know if this is going to be good, but I was like, I want it. Like, it's like $20 for a half gram or something. I was like, why not?
I haven't had Shatter in a while.
Well, I'm sure. You probably have a 3 grams of wax from 6 years ago sitting in the corner. Dave doesn't even do his wax. He's like, hey, you want this wax from last year? I'm like, what?
Man, I just love quality flower, man. I just love smoking some good flower, dude. A nice joint. I like flower. I like my dabs. All right. Rephrase that. I like my GMO dabs.
Only. GMO only. That was like my thing. Like that's all I did. I only did GMO dabs. Oh yeah. No, I agree with you at T-dubs though. Terp sugars, big fan of GMO. Do titanium's nails still exist? Yes. Yeah.
I don't use them.
They're imported from hell. No, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm sure they exist, but like I hope that the knowledge is out there. Like, don't do that. Like, please. For the love of concentrates, don't do that. And I'm sorry, every once in a while I will say wax out of old habits, but I'm trying to say concentrates because one of our great listeners and followers, Ken and Chris, shout out, told me to say concentrates, and he makes great extracts, and I just want to like say I'm trying to say concentrates, but it's hard.
Concentrates, not wax, Jeremy. Groovy.
Concentrates.
That's a valid point.
Got it. I'm trying to work on that.
Hilarious.
I just say wax all the time, and he's like, "Stop, say wax." I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like, "Cause it, just look like wax." It's force of habit.
Yeah,
it's funny though.
Concentrates.
Yep.
They're good, man. They are good. But I appreciate everyone tuning in on today's Wake and Bake.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all had a good morning sesh with us. We will be going live Tuesday at 7:10 Eastern time, and we'll have a new episode released for you guys on Wednesday at 4:20 Eastern time. Yep. It's gonna be with a special guest. Not gonna say anything yet.
Yeah. Let's like because it isn't recorded yet, but it's supposed to be soon.
Soon, actually, yeah. Other than that, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for joining. Appreciate. Oh yeah.
No, I didn't know. And actually, I want to say again, please check us out. Like Ken and Dave said, we just had that new episode come out, so please check that out.
Yeah, you go into the sponsor. I got you. So shout out to Nobo, one of our sponsors. Black Friday, if you are in Muskegon, Edwardsburg, Battle Creek, or Benton Harbor, check out Nobo. They have tons of Black Friday deals going on. I think if you spend I want to say it's like $200. You get like $250 back free that you get to use on your next purchase.
That's what it is.
So check out
I
Nobo.
blanked.
They got other deals and percentages going on too
Definitely.
for the holidays coming up.
Yeah, you always get reward points. I actually have like thousands racked up at this point, so it does actually pay you back. Like I actually have like $100 worth of points. So
yeah, I don't even know how. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It adds up. But yeah,
say my Canicast.
yeah. Mention my Canicast and shout out to Nobo. You guys have a great weekend.
Hell
Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you live next Tuesday or this upcoming Tuesday at 7:10. And other than that, Groovy, we're always here to advocate,
Educate.
and inspire. Till next time, guys.
Peace.